Okay, so we're going to do the Goddess Oracle read for May. Welcome to May. Hopefully you're sunny in the area that you're in. And I don't mean up in the sky. I meant within yourself. I've shuffled so far. I've got 3. I'm going to see what other ones I can get here. Okay, too many. Need 2 more. Ooh. What else do I got? Okay. So we got the 5 for May. And I'll put them in order. We got number 3, Arianhood, time. We got number 16, Gaia, earth. Number 21, Hera, alliance. It's not the first time she's come out. We've got number 38, Morgan, death and magic. And we've got Sophia, divine wisdom, number 48. 38 and 48. So we got 3, 6 and 1 is 7, 21 is 3, so 3, 7, 3, 38, 11, which is 2, and then we've got 48, which is 12, which is 3. And we'll go through each of them one at a time. All right, so we got Arianhood, and then we've got Gaia. These are for the month of May. We just started. I think it's May 3rd today. Okay, Hera. Morgan. And Sophia. We'll do one at a time. All right, this one's got a lot of throat chakra energy, and you got a bit of crown chakra as well. I'm noticing the glitter that's on her cheeks. It's like a gold. Okay, so that's something that is malleable, something that is precious, something that is sturdy, and has a lot of connections to not just Celtic ties, but also Egyptian roots as well. There's a lot of Celtic ties in the back, and you got the... what is it? The tribal. Triketa or something in the background here. And she's got this one on her right now. There's something very elegant about it, but very delicate too. Elegant and delicate. This is more of like an inner knowing as well. Maybe speaking to yourself, speaking to your higher self. The number 3 is significant for this one. Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, number 3, Arianhood, time, empowerment message. Right now, you have all the time in the world to reach the fullest potential of your intentions and desires. Arianhood, the Celtic goddess of time, is your champion, and she will ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will expand to gift you with the space you need to complete anything that you started. Okay, May is very important right now too. You could check the whole idea of the sun rising and the moon rising as well. I'm seeing a lot of differences in those two. I didn't think there was much of a difference, but there is. So what things you started, what seeds you already planted, what kind of expectations you have for yourself for things that you're manifesting. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Consider that everything you intend and desire also has its own relationship to time. And all will come to you in perfect form and in perfect moment. Patience, dedication, and quiet anticipation are delicate, yet potent allies right now. Arianhood is your ally, and your timing is perfect. Okay, so trust in yourself. Divine timing is really Very important to understand. We have so much control over our choices and everything like that, but when it comes to divine timing, certain things that are meant to play out the way they're meant to play out, as in cycles, when we break cycles, we start new ones, okay? So it's almost like going off and branching off into new. Your alignment message: do you worry there's not enough time, or that you might be running out of time to do so? If you feel that you are too late, too stressed, or too overwhelmed to get to where you need to go, this attitude is fueled by fear, which has a strange and unusual power to contract time. Arianhood is the goddess of time, and the alignment task for you is to breathe deeply and trust the process. Know that even if you are temporarily struggling right now, you will always have enough time to choose how you experience your reality. Okay, you can always course correct. Consider this truth: struggles, disappointments, or seeming delays are all a part of the experience of life on life's terms, and they're all lessons for us, good and bad, any kind of experience we have, even struggles. Yet Arianhood says this too shall pass. When cool heads prevail and faith steers your course, treasure is never far away. Call on the goddess Arianhood when you begin to feel overwhelmed, and she will remind you of these truths. All right, so that's number 3. You could be a path life number 3. If you don't know numerology, there's a way of breaking down your birth date. So that would be your year, month, and birthday. You can also do this with gematria for your name and see what you can get out of that, what you can decode too. Time is very important too, as well as, what would that be? That would be the Roman numeral symbol of X, okay? Let's see what that would say. That's like gift. Yeah. Where is it? This one right here. Gibo. Okay. So time's very specific. We've got sacral, root, and heart chakra. Heart chakra is very important as well. Gift, generosity, trust, partnership, love, marriage, relationship, exchange, and test. It's also the letter G. You can consider yourself a G as well. All right, so that was Arianhood time. On to the next one. Number 16, which breaks down to 7, which is also lucky. That's a lot of Jupiter energy as well. Gaia is Mother Earth. This is like the portal for creation. This is the embodiment of Earth herself. Or if you resonate with the masculine energy, himself. But women are the ones that, unless you're a seahorse, give birth. They are the gateway, the portal to this existence or any other dimensional existence, okay? Normally what's brought forth has a lot of energy in it already. So like it starts off as a seed. It's a like DNA. It carries a lot of information within it. So you've got a lot of green energy here. You got a little bit of pink for crown chakra. So you got heart chakra. Like I said, the heart's very important for this new beginning as well. This card's very pretty. I like the way they decorated her crown, and her aura is almost built up of everything that's living. So all creatures, everything, even a rock or moss or butterflies, leaves, everything like that has its own vibrational frequency and energy and has its own information. And I'm just noticing this now. I've never noticed before, but there's inscriptions in the back. So whatever is brought forth is carried information. It's what's being passed down. It almost looks like the print off of an old text. That's like the top right corner right here. There is very fine print within there. Okay. And you could be a path life number 7. So you might want to check that out. Let's see what she has to say. She's got a symbol on her forehead. And it almost looks like Main Mother and Crone. But I think this is something else specific. Where have I seen that before? Maybe in the alchemic symbols. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, ladies. I'm going to put you up there just so I don't drop you. Where have I seen that before? Just looking at the symbol. She's got one in the middle of her forehead. I'll show you in a minute. This could be Maiden, Mother, and Crone too. That's specific. But this one she's got on her head. Salt's very close to that one. Okay, so that's one for salt. That's only one of the alchemic symbols. There's many different alchemic symbols for this too. What else? salt of copper, antimonite, purification. There was a movie with this. A tie between worlds. Okay, so the physical and the spiritual aspect of it. Anyways, I'll slow it down. I'll show you right here. I don't know if you could see it. Right there in the middle of her forehead. Okay, and there's almost a light coming from it as well. You could be seeing certain things when you close your eyes. Usually a blue light specifically, right in the middle, or green. Sometimes it could be bright white. I'm sure there's other different colors as well. But if you're closing your eyes, you could be activating certain things when you're doing your meditation. So Gaia Earth, number 16. Let's see what the message is here. How much time we got? Okay, number 16, Gaia, Earth, empowerment message. Being grounded, slowing down, and remaining present in your body is the message the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Perhaps you have spent too much time in your head lately and have not taken as good a care of yourself as you would have liked. Get into a rhythm, make sure you get enough sleep, commit to spending more time in nature, and eat sustainably with conscious awareness. Gaia, the Earth Mother of all life, invites you to pay attention to your body, for you are a creature of Earth as well as spirit. Okay, you are part of this living earth, which is the foundation for all of life that has physical form. What form does your life take right at this time? Ask yourself certain questions, okay? This is the perfect time to take a closer look to ensure that you're happy with it. You're also asked to examine the foundation of what you're building right now, too. Does it feel solid and stable? And is it true to you, integrity-wise? Okay? Now is the perfect time to focus on your stability and security, ensuring you move forward in a grounded way. The goddess Gaia reminds you that Earth is a playground for conscious manifestation. So be respectful of this truth. Your alignment message. When you scatter your energy and allow fear to take root, you can become ungrounded or out of touch with your environment. You become disconnected from your true nature as a spiritual being having a human experience. The need now is to look at the cracks in the foundations of the life that you've built, or those that have built it for you around you. If you're living, other people are living vicariously through you, and they're constantly controlling every situation that you're doing, every move you make. If they didn't make certain choices, they could be living through you. Now, be careful with that, because if they built a faulty foundation, then whatever they lift you up on may not be secure, okay? You want to build your own foundation. Also, when you're being too focused on the fear, you're focused solely on that, and that's what you keep manifesting to get yourself out of the situation. It's almost like your higher and lower self are working together and saying, okay, so you're afraid of this. This is what you manifest. We're going to put it in front of you so you can overcome it, so you can supersede it, so you can see past it, that this is just an illusion. It's just a construct that we are creating for you to learn, to understand yourself better. Fear less, learn more, okay? The need now is to look at the cracks in the foundation of your life that has been built. When even one aspect of your life is out of alignment, it affects everything else, okay? So ground yourself with Gaia, the Earth Mother. She wants you to enjoy creating the world that you live in. So it should be fun, okay? Your alignment task is to take a fearless inventory of where, how, and with whom you live your life. Is your energy draining from the choices that you are making? Are you physically exhausted? Do you accept less than your value? Okay, so what you believe you deserve. Some people have imprinted themselves and their insecurities into your subconscious for that to be your actuality and your belief, when really you are worth so much more. You're capable of so much more, okay? Are you accepting less because you think you deserve less? Or are you just settling? Or do you know you deserve more? These are the questions you want to ask. Your efforts must now be to repair the foundation of your life and begin again. You will be so thrilled with your results and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The goddess Gaia is supporting your every move at this moment in time, okay? She always is. She always will be. When you reconnect with Mother Earth, even just putting your hands in the soil, in the dirt, in the sea, in the ground, just connecting, take your shoes off, walk barefoot, Every little aspect of it is all connected. It's almost like our clothing, too, is made out of the earth. There's roots that go so far deep. All right? You could be really good in nature. You can get along with animals really well. Maybe you understand them telepathically. What else we got? Next. Hera. This one is alliance. This is not the first time this has come out. Alliances are being created at this time, both spiritually and physically. The people that you want in your life, you want to keep around you, okay? The people that are creating chaos in your life are there to teach you something, and you either stick with that or you move forward and go on your own path, all right? A lot that's set in cobblestone. There's a lot of roads that are being pulled up right now that have been buried deep. And these stone, cobblestone, or mosaic type of platforms, I don't know why I'm saying that specifically for somebody. These platforms and mosaics and cobblestone that were laid, they were laid so firmly and so meticulously, and so much love and effort was put into them to last, that they still are visible after the earth has covered them over. So when they dig them up, they're seeing all these new things. You may be seeing this on, I don't know what you watch, Discovery Channel or whatever. They're pulling up a lot of roads, a lot of mosaics, hidden things that have been there over centuries, all right? And we got a lot of solar plexus energy. That's a I do. So that's standing in your energy. That's your activation of inner child as well. Not just through heart chakra and throat chakra, but your solar plexus. This woman's eyes are like amber. There's very few people on the earth that have actual amber eyes. It's almost like golden. Maybe you yourself have golden eyes. It's a really beautiful thing to see. And the patterns in the back here are all set in stone. All right, so maybe there's certain patterns that were set in stone previously. You are the new generation. You are the next in line. You are on the front line. So you are the warrior, as she's dressed almost like a warrior here, but still very elegant. She's got, it almost looks like different kind of beads throughout her hair. There's even like a little square there too. So somebody could have been putting you in a box. And this message is definitely for you to be able to acknowledge the certain patterns, the certain things that were placed, and you can change those. You have the ability to do so. You could have royal ties as well, because we've got the peacock symbolization here at the bottom. The peacock itself symbolizes a spiritual meaning of something, but also the design of the peacock feather. If you were to break it down and look at it specifically, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from this one. So it's number 21. Okay, number 21, Hera, Alliance. You could also, like I said, be the life path number 3. Empowerment message. The Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately that positive alliances lead to great power. At this moment, you are magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level, okay? Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or somebody in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This one's really interesting, how we worked our way up from time to Gaia to alliance. These things, guys, go back very, very far. Prehistory, okay? The energies that people are working with now, they've been around before even Anunnaki or any of that stuff. This is like ancient energies that people are dealing with and that you can ask for help with. And as long as you're doing it with good intention, don't mess around with it. Don't try to hurt anybody with ancient energies, because they'll end up consuming you. Okay, anybody that's trying to use ancient energies to hurt other people or to gain power over other people and not allow the natural process, it's going to harm them more than they realize at this time if they are doing this without thinking. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, making connections with others. Finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. All right, so this would be platforming. This would be networking. This would be getting along with people or getting people more in your energy that you think likewise. So people on the same vibrational frequency, people that are into the same things you are, people that are into lifting each other up, people that are into helping exchange what they have for what you have in a good way, an equal way, a positive way that's balanced. So I help you with this, you help me with this. There's no ulterior motives behind it. There's no hidden agendas. There's nothing like that. It's working as a community. It's working as a team. It's working as an alliance. Okay? Hera is alliance. She understands this. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. All right? So that would come to ego. If somebody's trying to teach you something and you don't think that you have the capacity to learn it, or you don't want to learn it because you think you know everything already, it's not a healthy way of going about it. So you want to be open-minded when somebody's trying to teach you something, as long as they're not trying to control you. That's different. But if they're trying to teach you something, you want to be open as a student and also be able to be a teacher when it comes to you having to pass knowledge to another person that needs it. Right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for greater good of all. When called to action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give help to another who needs it, or your mentorship. Give freely, for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connection and collaboration with good standings, okay? Alignment message. There is a feeling of unease that sets in when you are in an unhealthy power dynamic with another person. As a result, you may compete with and or blame or get jealous for others for your discomfort, which would be insecurity. Those would be old triggers, things you need to look at. Just as the goddess Hera did when faced with this evidence of many betrayals of her husband Zeus, king of the gods of Olympus, like she did, you may even stand up for someone who abuses their power to avoid seeing your own role in perpetuating the myth that you need to be a certain way or be with others to be accepted or valued. You may think the benefits of your willful blindness outweigh the price that you're paying, but Hera knows that this will not serve you as an empowered sovereign person who you truly are. Okay, we had that inner child too. Your inner child knows who they truly are. They act with kindness, unconditional love. Fear and denial make for a potent hypnosis, one that's passed down generation to generation. So those are cycles that need to be broken, okay? No one chooses this dynamic intentionally, necessarily. You may have stayed in a disrespectful relationship because you felt that the alliance served you in some way, such as giving you security or status, or maybe some sense of self-worth outside of you. Hera wants you to be aware of these traits in yourself and be empowered in your own right, not through attaching yourself to the dominant power or false sense of safety of others or other things. Stand tall and choose collaborative partnerships with deep mutual respect and encouragement. Do not chase what's popular or who will make you look good, like clout chasing, okay? That won't last long. Look for equality and see yourself as worthy. Ask yourself, who would I be without this dynamic, or this person, or this situation, or these things? All right? Your alignment task is to open up your eyes and choose another way. Belong to yourself, okay? Divine guidance, and align with the great goddess pulsing through your heart and the whole world. She is one with real power. She is the one with the real powers. Again, so this goes a lot with Gaia as well. Mother Earth, connection. So timing, connection, and alliance so far for the month of May. Very important. Okay. You yourself could be going through a death and a rebirth. All right. We've got more again. Death and magic. This one has the 8-pointed star for guidance. So it's almost like an encompassing. As well as you've got the design here for a 6 or a 9, that could be Cancerian, or like the spiral. So that would be the golden ratio. That would be all creation of life, how it follows certain patterns, or the ratios, or the vibration of how things go from inward out. She has a very kind of silver look in her eyes, so she doesn't need vision to see. This is going within. This is a lot of third eye chakra activation, a lot of Celtic roots as well. And you've got the gems. She's almost got ladybugs and emeralds in her hair. All right, that's specific to somebody. You could be seeing a lot of ladybugs. I don't know if this is a time, or you could have emerald pieces. Regardless, look into what the spiritual meaning of ladybug is. Then she's got 2 crows or ravens, one on either side of her. One speaks to her, one is quiet. On the right side, that would be logic and reason, speaks to her. On the left side, the raven is quiet. So not speaking, but maybe using telepathy. You yourself could be a telepath. You could use those sort of things. You could be seeing a lot of visions coming to you right now. Death and magic is very important for death and rebirth. Magic is very important that we don't abuse it. It is very powerful. Even our words are powerful. When I speak to you guys on here, I have to be very sure of what I'm saying. I have to be very sure of my own integrity and what my intentions are when I'm using my words. I have to be sure that I want the best for the general collective and I want healing for them. I have to be sure that the lessons I've learned, I've tried to understand to the best of my capacity. Sometimes they change. Sometimes I'll make a video and some lessons I've learned I've put on here, but then it even adds to it. The more further I go, I get put in another situation similar, but it's giving me another piece of the puzzle, and I try to share that with you the best that I can with my words, because words are very powerful. Tone, frequency, fluctuation, pace, authenticity, and what's that? Vibration, no, but what's that? Fluency. Yeah. I think there's another word I'm trying to think. Anyways, get back to what I'm saying. Okay, and then we've got almost like universal. Okay, so this is universal understanding, death and magic, recreation, creating, and then you've got purple in the back too, a lot of purple and blue. I'm trying to see if there's any hidden things in here I haven't seen before. There's something back, whoever I'm speaking to, if you're watching this now, just know that there is more backing you than you think. So if you feel alone, you feel scared, there is more to your situation than you know. You have help, okay? Even if it's scary at this time, that too shall pass. There is no fear. Understand that things happen for a reason. If you've lost anybody especially. Then you got the moon energy too, right in her third eye. Section of Horus. That could be evil eye. Anyway, so whatever is within, anything in your brain that's hidden, any subconscious thoughts, any things that you need to take a look at are going to help you at this time too. Number 38. 11. So this could be partnership. This could be partnering up with people or coming into union with yourself. You could be a life path number 2 as well. So we got life path number 3 so far, number 7, and number 2. Do your research on life path number, your numerology, find out a little bit more about yourself, learn more about you, okay? Use these things that have been passed down, the wisdom and knowledge, to help you gain some insight into your own being, your own self, and a little bit more of what you carry and what you hold and your capacity to do more great things than you even know, or what you can even do to help your situation, okay? More again, death and magic, number 38. 38. That's 28. 38. It's getting more busy around here. More people. Number 38. More again. Death and magic. Empowerment message. Consider your life a magical gift and you're experiencing of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place, okay? So it's your legacy, what you leave behind. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane in the physical existence. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long-cherished dreams are all subject to natural laws of death and magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well as mourn. Okay, so you can appreciate that things are going to be left behind and certain things that moving forward you're going to leave behind, but you can also celebrate them as like landmarks or certain achievements or recognition for yourself and acknowledge that you've learned certain things on your pathway so far. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind, for in death there is great magic, as nothing can ever be truly destroyed. It does not cease to exist. All energy is constant, okay? From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess Morrigan will fill you up with magic, and a new world will be born for you. Okay, this is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. That'll be a form of acceptance as well. Your alignment message. Magic is everywhere and in all aspects of life, including death, dying, or decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures or our subconscious. Yet in our modern culture, we spend so much time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result by doing so. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve you, that need to go or die, without a promise of what will take its place. So you don't have expectations, but you're making room for new. You're making room for growth. You're making room for new to come into you. Do you need to walk away from someone, a way of behaving, or thinking? Like a caterpillar who has no idea of how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The magic death goddess Morrigan offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring awareness to? How has fear itself ruled your choices in life up to this very point? Who could you be if you had the courage to take a look at life on life's terms? Your magic is so much more stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morrigan will be with you every step of the way. Okay? So that's a message for you guys coming across this. This is timeless. Whoever sees this right now. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Okay? You're more than welcome to. All here are welcome for the most part. All right, number 48, 12, which is also 3. So we have 3, 7, 2, 3, 3. Interesting. All right, Sophia, divine wisdom. This is more of like an angelic kind of, I want to say, appreciation for feminine energy. This is definitely an appreciation for the wisdom and knowledge. Your crown chakra is fully activated. If you're listening to this message right now, this is something you want to focus on. You want to activate not only your throat chakra, but your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your third eye, and your crown chakra. Now, what's interesting in all these 5 cards is the roots are not showing. I'm not seeing the red in here. You got a little bit of the orange, which you would need yellow and red for. This one's more of a balance between orange and green, but her eyes themselves are green. And she's got an undertone of yellow. So she, instead of getting like wrinkles, it's almost like a glow of light within this woman. Okay, this card here, this energy is very humble.